Hey, this is Scott Ryder. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you something kind of weird. Hope you don't find it too disgusting. I want to talk to you about my toes. The way I first learned that I had Parkinson's disease was my toes started curling on my right foot when I ran. They'd actually pull back and restrict. And it took a number of years after that first occurred to figure out that I had PD. So ultimately my toes began to curl sort of permanently. Hammer toes, what some people call it. So I want to show you my toes, and if you look down at my left foot, my toes are relatively straight because they've been surgically fused. So these toes were surgically fused. Interestingly enough, they have pins they put in the toes during the surgery that they pull out during recovery, and I had two of the pins actually break off in my foot, in my toes. They're still in there today, kind of weird. But if you look at my right foot, see how these toes are incredibly still curled. So that creates a number of issues. Number one, wearing hard-soled shoes is really tough because my knuckles of my toes rub up against the shoes. And so you might say, well, Scott, why don't you have your right foot surgically repaired as well? The answer to that question is, I've got so many other things going on. I have pending back surgery going on, considering brain surgery, DBS surgery. To have toe surgery on top of that just isn't a real priority right now, so maybe someday I'll do my right foot. But in the meantime, like a lot of people with PD, I'm always looking for things to make my life as simple as it can be or easier. And I've discovered something that I think is really a game changer that I want to share with you. And it's a brand of shoes called Kizik shoes, K-I-Z-I-K. And I've said before, I think they're a game changer for not only people with Parkinson's, but anybody that doesn't like bending over and putting their shoes on or tying their shoes, all of which are difficult for me. So I'm going to give you a demonstration. I'm going to start by putting my socks on, then I'm going to show you how these shoes work and how they've really helped me. And maybe it'll be an encouragement to you if you have challenges with your shoes too. And the chances are, if you have Parkinson's disease, you probably do have challenges with your shoes. So I'm going to slip my socks on here, which isn't the easiest task to begin with. If I can reach down there and get it done, not too bad. I gotta get it lined up right. Simple task for most. Dang it. Okay, so one sock on, a little bit crooked, but it's on. Okay, now I'm gonna get my other footy on my socks, on my shoes, on my toes. Okay. And this is my surgically repaired foot. So I have to find sort of mesh shoes because they don't rub against the top of my toes. And there's not a whole lot of options, but Kizik has come out with some mesh shoes that are really sweet looking. And I gotta tell you, they are probably the most comfortable shoes I've ever had on in my life. So the beauty of these shoes is the way that they're designed is that you literally just step into it. You don't have to tie anything. And the heel then goes down and pops right up. So I'm going to stand up and show you how simple it is to step into these shoes and not have to bend over and tie any shoestrings. So here we go. Keep in mind I'm not the most coordinated person. I go like that, heel pops up, and I'm good. So let me show you again. So to put this shoe on, I simply go like this, put my foot down, and it's on and I'm ready to go. I gotta tell you, that is an amazing, helpful thing for me and just for my life in general. So just maybe a tip to somebody that has Parkinson's, or anybody, even if you don't have Parkinson's, if you have a challenge to getting your shoes on, or if you just don't want to have to bend over and tie your shoes, check out Kizik because you just slip into them. So thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel today, Scott Ryder, IWNQ. Just giving you some helpful information that might make life simpler. For whatever challenges you might have in life, don't quit. Remember to click on subscribe, share the channel with your friends and family. And every time someone subscribes, Mass Mutual makes a donation to the Parkinson's Foundation. And remember, click on the bell so you're up to date, so you can be up to date with the latest tips and tidbits that I discover as I live with Parkinson's. Thanks for joining me.